The saddest thing about dreams is not they do not come true. No, dream happens all the time and they came true all the time to you or like to other people. It's that we forgot that they were once a dreams. That's why somehow we are always convinced that our next dream is impossible. We think that our next journey is going to be tough, or thinking about this specific thing that you are working on, or you want this dream to come true. Somehow you have this monologue to yourself, between you and yourself, and thinking that it's going to be hard or somehow impossible. But if you look at your life for a second, if you look at your current life for a second, not at what's missing, at what become invisible, there are things around you today that an older version of yourself would have cried tears of joy just to have. The confidence that you have now, the lesson that you learned, the people that you have met, the strength that you built, the life that you are slowly grew into. None of it feels extraordinary anymore. It's, you basically dreamt about this and you got it, but it just feels normal. Like, it's, what's about it? But you once prayed for them. You were overthinking so much about them. You once prayed for them. But you're giving now, but it does not feel like special at all. Because that's what the human mind does. It does not celebrate what becomes familiar. It quietly calls it normal. But we once prayed for all of this. That's why I don't believe people stop achieving dreams. They just stop noticing them. Every time your life improves, your standards quietly move with it. Yesterday dreams becomes today's normal. Today's normal becomes tomorrow's minimum. And suddenly, instead of feeling grateful, you feel behind. You feel behind again, not because you failed, not because you failed in anything, but because your mind has already moved the finish line. Think about how strange like this is. The version of you from like 2 years ago would probably look at your life today and like say, we did it. We actually did it. While you standing here thinking, I am still not there. I'm stuck, or I am behind. If you noticed, both versions are looking at the same life and at the same person. Only one of them remembers the dream. This is also why your current dreams feels impossible. Not because it's different, not because this one is special, but because it looks impossible from the side that you are standing on right now. Because you're basically judging your current situation. But you've been here before. You've been here before. You just forgot. And that's the tragedy. We spend years begging for a chapter only to rush through it once we arrived. We spend months praying for like a door to open for us, then forgot that we ever knocked on it. We don't lose gratitude because life stopped giving us. We lose it because our eyes get used to miracles. That's why your next dreams feels impossible. Not because it's different, not because it's bigger, not because this one is going to be special or life-changing, but because every dream looks impossible. You're basically putting in the effort and doing what you used to do before, taking the actions that you want, putting the effort that you want. Some dreams can actually change life. That's why we think they might be difficult or like impossible for us, because we are judging what we are going through right now. We are judging ourselves by our current experience or our current knowledge, but we are developing and evolving every single day. there is like, we are surrounded by so many information that we need to pause and be grateful for, but we don't notice it because, we get used to it. And you spend all of this time worrying and stressing about it and thinking that it might never happen, or it might take many amazing thing from you, or like so much effort. And yeah, it sometimes does do that, but like you're like exaggerating about it in your head, until all of a sudden that dream that you used to pray for and have this self-doubt, even though that you're putting all of the effort that you can't, you're grinding all of these nights and searching and like putting all of the effort that you can have, and like it took away a time and effort for you, all of a sudden it becomes like a normal Monday. Like you are spending a normal Monday with like this specific dream, because all of a sudden it becomes like a part of your ordinary life. You have lived through that before, more than once. You just forgot. Maybe your future is not asking you to believe in it. Maybe it's asking you to remember the person who once wished for the life that you are living right now. Because this life that you are living in right now, it was a dream. It was a dream of yours. You prayed for this and you got it. So why do you think the next dream, no matter how big you think it is, or how difficult you think it is, and how far you think to yourself is, why do you think that it's not going to happen? You're not harming anybody. You're putting all of the work that you can put in. So why do you think it's not going to happen? What's the point? You've been here before. Because if your past self could see you now, they probably would not ask what's next, like the current you. They would simply smile proudly, so proudly, and say, we made it. And we made it farther than we ever imagined. So why do you think the next dream of yours is not going to happen? You used to pray for this life that you are currently living in. What's the point? You're like going again in this loop. You are circling and moving around in the same loop, stressing about something that you're just going to live again. So let's pause. Okay, pause and chill. And like practice more gratitude. Do not stop with the effort that you're putting in and the work that you're putting in. Just like have this inner belief that you're going to get there. You are going to get there no matter what, because you are putting the effort, you are doing what you can do. So what's the point of thinking it's impossible? It's just self-doubt and like self-sabotage. You've been here before. You're going to make it. So what's so special? You're panicking and stressing for no reason. Always detach from the outcome. Focus on what you can put the effort in. And this is when you notice the changes within yourself before the validation that you need for that dream to happen. Because it's going to happen. Because you are putting all of the effort that you can. And you've been stressing about this before. And guess what? All of a sudden, it's a normal Monday. Thanks for watching.